It seems ironic, not to mention stupid, absurd, and most of all highly typical, that the same people who are anti-Semitic are people who believe the story of creation and want it taught as scientific truth in public schools. How can any believer, an advocate of Adam and Eve, hate any group of people as a race, when one of their largest arguments is that we are all descendants of the same two people who doomed us all into being sinners? How could Europeans have held blacks as slaves, killed American Indians as savages, pushed off Mexicans as inferior and worthless? If they were big on imposing Christianity, how come they didn't push it on themselves? Of course, as George Carlin said,
"Don't look for consistency in religion."
Christians, for one example, are big on imposing creation as truth. They're big on banning gay marriage, as well as any and all homosexual activity. They're big on banning abortion no matter what the circumstance, since it's a violation of the murder commandment. And they cite the fact that these are part of the Bible, which is paramount in truth, law, and instruction for them, and for the whole world, as the reason why they need to change the Constitution to reflect these bans. But they seem to contract a convenient case of amnesia and or dementia when it comes to the first commandment. We live in a world and a country where there are many religions and there are many gods, most of which we haven't even heard of. How come they don't try to ban all of these other gods outright? What about the Sabbath commandment? How come Christians don't protest the fact that many Americans work 7 days a week? You don't see any movements trying to ban, constitutionally, working on the Sabbath. If gay marriage is a threat to the institution of marriage, to family, and to our society as a whole, which it isn't any of the three, why isn't divorce, a major, blatant killer of marriage, protested daily by Christians?
Don't look for consistency in religion.
Unbelievable amounts of money that can be spent feeding the hungry, housing and clothing the poor are spent every year on the attempt to ban gay marriage. Many protests are set up to ban gay marriage. Many bumper stickers, t-shirts, picket signs. You don't see any of this effort whatsoever against the act of divorce, which is also sanctioned by our government. You never see any divorce and go to hell bumper stickers or God hates divorce t-shirts anywhere. It would seem that it would be far worse to divorce than to have two people wanting to be free to love each other. But then again,
don't look for consistency in religion.
Another thing Christians seem to have no clue about, since most of them don't really read any of the Bible, is Deuteronomy chapter 13, verses 6 through 16. Go ahead, read it for yourself if you have a Bible. It tells you to kill anyone who worships any other gods. I don't see many Christians doing that. But then again,
don't look for consistency in religion.